So Afrosaya, what is, I'm sure lots of people will be wondering this, what is the best stretch and exercise for sciatica pain?
Yes, looking for a simple stretch to relieve my sciatica that hurts right now is like looking for a simple stretch to relieve the pain I experience in my big toe when I kick the wall, or in my broken leg, or in my sprained ankle, right? You've got an injury there. It's injured, right? We're focusing on the wrong thing in these sorts of scenarios. The sciatica is not the problem. And often people are, so many times, in fact, frequently, people are looking for these quick stretches to relieve the sciatica, which result in them making the back injury worse. We've got an injured herniated disc maybe at the root cause of that sciatica. We need to focus on back injury rehab, sciatica or injury that leads to sciatic pain rehab. That's the main thing that we want to look at. But when it comes to stretches, simply put, there are 3 types of stretches. The stretches fall into 3 categories. Number 1 is a stretch that directly helps the underlying tissue. So a simple stretch to help the source of the sciatic pain would be something like the towel decompression, which takes load off the lumbar spine and supports the natural lordosis. You're using a small towel, such as this here, to unload the spine, take pressure off. That works by directly taking pressure off the actual injury at the root cause of the sciatica. Another example might be the contrast bathing, which works in kind of like a second order way, which is category number 2, and a primary way. It's helping getting better circulation to and through this area, but it's also helping manage the inflammation, which is the congestion that results in symptoms or irritation of the sciatic nerve. Another more clearly second category of stretches would be something like a hamstring stretch or a hip flexor stretch done correctly. Now, how do these work? By me doing a hamstring stretch with a neutral spine, not rounding my lower back like so, I'm able to alleviate the tension in my hamstrings, which means they're putting less pressure on my lower back, pulling my back into a posterior tilt of the pelvis, and therefore they have a secondary benefit. If my hips are more mobile through here, then when I'm moving, my hips can do more of the movement, so my back doesn't have to bend as much, which has that second order benefit. And then there's the third one, which so many of you guys will fall into the trap of using, which is exercises or stretches that feel good in the moment, but are actually directly aggravating or irritating the underlying injury. And we must do our best to avoid those kind of stretches or practices because they lead us into a trap. So that's one part. Understand that stretches and relief practices, when it comes to alleviating your sciatic pain, your back injury, your herniated disc, whatever you want to call it, they have only a temporary benefit. They do not give you lasting results. They are not building anything. They are just helping manage inflammation, take pressure off the section, etc., etc. It is the rehabilitation exercises that are the things that actually give you proper relief for sciatic pain.